Boom, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Pan from TechDude, and after a long time we are back with another video. This time this video is all about the downfall of Realme, the case study of Realme. And if you're new to this channel, drop a like, drop a comment and subscribe my channel TechDude. Let us roll the intro. So here we go guys. As you know, Realme is a smartphone brand which is a direct competitor to Xiaomi. At one point Realme was overshadowing Xiaomi in terms of numbers. They are launching every smartphones every month at a budget price, so they are giving direct competition to Xiaomi. So the downfall of this Realme company started when CEO Madhav left the company of Realme and went to Honor. So there is the actual downfall of Realme brand came into limelight. So during this CEO transformation phase, the Realme brand came back to their old strategy, like launching their smartphone in every price tag, as well as launching smartphone every month. So they have launched too many smartphones in 1 month. In 1 month they are launching their P series, one Narzo series smartphone, one Number series smartphone. So these immediate launches lead to grab audience attention, and I feel like this strategy have completely failed. I will tell you in the end of the video. During this during this period, Realme also did something interesting, is that they have bought a GT series to India, rather than launching new smartphones such as their Narzo series or their P series or their C series smartphone. They also started launching this GT series in India, and which have made a huge impact, because usually this GT series was in international market. Due to the demand of Indian market, Realme introduced their GT series smartphone into Indian market. Talking about the GT7 Pro, it was the first phone which comes with Snapdragon 8 processor in India. Usually all the brands launch their new smartphones at January with new processors, this flagship Elite series. But here Realme have launched their flagship Elite series smartphone with here Realme have launched their smartphone with Snapdragon Elite series in November month only. Realme is, as you can see, due to this strategy, you can observe that Realme is ahead of their time. Another thing is that there are lots of positive things for this Realme brand. So they are good with the pricing. They offer much price to performance ratio, and the second point is that it comes with brand new processor. To attract people, it is necessary to get do something innovative or do something ahead of time. And another thing is that they have introduced their periscopic lenses on their Realme 12 series and 13 series smartphone, and they also comes with telephoto zoom, which is an key thing for this Redmi smartphone. I feel like Realme major drawback is that they launch a lot of smartphone within a minor time frame. So this minor time frame, they launch a lot of products which will confuse the audience or consumers. People could not able to make decision which smartphone to get, which product to get, because there are lots of smartphones or products available in a major price difference, such as if you put 19,000, excuse me, if you invest 19,000 rupees in a smartphone, you will get Realme 12. If you invest 21,000, you will get Realme 12 Pro. So there are no major difference in the smartphone, but this minor differences will lead to confusion for normal consumer. Another major drawback is that sometimes I feel like another major drawback is that sometimes I feel like Realme is not doing nothing great. Technically, they are recycling their smartphones. For example, if you take Realme 12 Pro, 13 Pro, there are no major differences, such as they change the back panel, or they will make minor tweaks in terms of hardware or software, and they will rebrand it and they will sell the smartphone. As you can see, there are no there are no major improvements in terms of software as well as hardware, and as well as performance. So now you can observe that nowadays most of the top selling smartphones from Realme are not the flagship one. They are the budget series such as C series, Narzo series and P series smartphone. And people does not consider getting smartphones of from Realme brand which is on the premium side, uh, because Realme established themselves as a budget brand, so people tend to get budget smartphones because they established themselves and they marketed themselves as budget brand, so people doesn't have any other option. So another key thing Realme is doing, that they have launched their GT series in the Indian market to showcase their or to transition their brand from budget to premiumization. So this is the same thing was happened with Redmi smartphones. Like they were doing pretty well in budget area, and they want to launch their smartphones which are on the higher price range side, but they eventually failed because they didn't focus on the higher side as well as this mid-range side, so they have lost lots of consumers. So this is the major drawback, and now Realme is also doing the same thing. Let's see where it goes. So if a customer is investing 60,000 rupees on a smartphone or over 50,000 rupees on a smartphone, why would he or she get a smartphone from Realme? They would go and get a smartphone from Apple or Samsung, which is a most reputed brand, and they won't get a smartphone which is Realme, because everyone has that small curiosity to get a flagship experience. So they will get smartphones from Apple or either Samsung or Pixel to get their premium feel. Another thing is that the key strategy Realme used to overshadow Xiaomi is that undercutting the price range. For example, Realme one have launched at the price tag of 10,000. In those days, Xiaomi used to launch their mid-range smartphone at 13,000. So they used to give similar performance. So people started getting this Realme smartphone. So this was the key strategy they have used to overshadow Redmi's market. Another major thing is that people didn't purchase Realme 12 Pro and 13 Pro smartphone in their regular prices, and they usually got their smartphones in offers as well as discounts when Realme was offering. Like they also know that the smartphone doesn't value that much, so let us wait a while and watch the price drop, and then we will get a smartphone. And recently Realme has started overpricing their smartphones. And another major drawback is that if people want to get you a smartphone, they want a great relevancy with it according to the time. Like if you are getting a smartphone now at Diwali sale, and at December you will launch another smartphone, and the person who got this previous smartphone will feel like it is a completely outdated smartphone, and which lacks the longevity of the product. So as you can see, in this year Realme have launched their Realme GT60 smartphone, which is a direct competitor to OnePlus Nord 4. They come with similar specs but different design. People tend to opt OnePlus because of their software updates, as well as the brand value OnePlus has. Have recently launched their those Realme GT7 Pro, and people didn't show as much as exception towards it because there are lots of cost cutting, as you can observe in the product, as well as their 8 MP ultra wide camera. It doesn't make sense to anyone. So this was a major drawback why Realme GT7 Pro has failed in the Indian market. There are some of the key major drawbacks which Realme should improve in to make relevance in the market. First key thing is that they have to push regular software updates. As you can see, if you get a Realme smartphone, you will get the updates for 6 months, max to max 1 year. After that you will not get the updates for the particular product. Another major drawback is that inconsistent camera quality. So this is a major drawback because if you get a phone from Samsung or iPhone or Google Pixel, you will see the consistent camera quality. But if you see at the Realme, sometimes the pictures are too bright, too oversaturated, and you will face all these consequences. Another thing is that Realme used to known for their brand price to performance ratio, but nowadays due to their premiumization of their product, this thing has vanished from their strategy. So another major drawback is that after sales service. To be precise, Realme has launching lots of smartphone. Every month they will launch their new smartphone. It will be so hectic to provide proper spares as well as proper service for every product, because they have a vast majority of products. If you take Apple, for example, now they have iPhone 14, 15, 16 on their lineup. So it will be easy to provide proper service. If you have vast majority of products, you will be not be able to focus on every product to push it for their maximum potential. And Realme also went to and Realme was also into launching power banks, TWS, headphones, vacuum cleaners, TVs. So they didn't do pretty much well in this sector, so literally they have vanished from this sector. After experimenting with it, there was no consistency in putting in the work. So let us talk about the conclusion. The conclusion is that Realme should slow down the process of launching the smartphone every month. They should focus on quality rather than focusing on the quantity of the smartphones, as well as they should improve in terms of camera as well as build quality as well as software experience, and they should push regular updates. And if you are one of the Realme users who are watching this video, tell me the experience with Realme smartphones in real life. I would love to know it. If you are new to this channel, drop a like, drop a comment, and subscribe my channel Tech Dude.